Hello, beautiful people. So let me just introduce myself since this is my first live. I'm Michelle Fernandez. I'm an energy transformation coach, and I help people go from where they are to where they want to be fast with access to high truth and power and through the wholeness of body, mind, and spirit. Okay. So many times I get asked this question as to what happens in an energy transformation session. Okay. We know that energy cannot be created nor it can be and nor it can be destroyed, right? But energy certainly can be transformed. This is the first law of thermodynamics. Okay, so basically, what happens is most humans, when they are, feeling very sad, low, dejected, depressed, anxious, the energy is vibrating at a very low frequency. Okay, so we sense where they are vibrating at. So, for example, guilt could be vibrating at 20 hertz, right? So we take that energy, the low level energy, and we transform it to a high level energy like love. So love vibrates at 500 hertz. Okay. This is what happens. We transform the energy in a energy transformation session, and that's what I do basically. I'm an energy transformation coach. I do not do emotional counseling, so there is a big difference. In emotional counseling sessions, they will, go round and round with your story, and they'll tell you at the most, okay, you need to forgive, or you need to let go. This is not what I do. Okay, at the most, I might take a pulse on whether you're ready to forgive or not, and I go about. Um, After that, I go about transforming the energy of that. Okay, the density. For example, um, you might be knowing this formula, right? Energy formula. It is E is equal to mc squared. Okay, so to convert energy, what we do is energy is equal to mc squared. M being the mass, okay, or the density, anything that weighs you down, basically. Okay, multiplied by the speed of light squared. That is how we transform energy. Okay, so and with regards to any emotion, okay, anything basically, even it could be something like a limiting belief, anything basically that's creating a density which is not serving you for your highest good. Okay, um, with the energy of light, it can be transformed, and that's exactly what we do. um, so it's uh, as an energy transformation coach, okay, and especially when it comes to coaching, we do not give advice. And it's a huge red flag whenever I see coaches giving advice or projecting from their, from the internals of their environment, what happened to them, projecting onto others. You should follow this. This is not what coaches should be doing, and this is not what I do. Okay, advising. What happens is the moment we start advising, it creates a certain kind of a dynamic where I'm higher than you are, and this is not. Um, this is not the way to go when you want to create transformation. So um, that is not something I do. And at any given point in time, even I have a coach holding space for me. Okay, so whenever I see someone advising, that is like a huge red flag. I do not follow those people. It's not. It's like, they've not got it. They've not understood what coaching is. Okay, at the most, you can guide people, or you can give suggestions, but advising is an absolute no. Okay. Um, and that's the difference between mentors and coaches. Coaches, basically what they do is they help you, they challenge the incongruencies. Okay, they challenge the incongruencies and convention, what we have been following from past our ancestors, or what is following, what has been going down our lineage, right? And sometimes these things, the way we have been following certain things, they are not serving us for our highest good. So as a coach, my job is to challenge convention, to challenge incongruences that we have been following and thinking that this is just normal, right? Okay, so there is nothing woo-woo that happens in a session. It's not airy-fairy, okay? It is a very logical thing. It is very scientific, but yet when I say logic, I have to be careful, because the very fact that I'm creating transformation, for that, it has to first and foremost bypass the logical brain centers. So what we do is we reduce activity on certain brain centers and increase activity on certain other brain centers. Okay, that's what we do in a brain session, and we do in a transformation session. It's a very technical experience, okay? And we help you find solutions that are catered to your unique life experience. Okay, there's a lot of brainstorming that is involved. Um, Sometimes we share a technique, some modalities of how to reduce the charge on certain things, okay, with you. We show you how to do it. At any given point in time, I'm not the one healing you. I'm just the space holder. Everyone has the ability to heal themselves. I'm just the facilitator and space holder who shows you how to do it for yourself, okay? Someone very wise who walked this planet, okay, many years ago, he said, and you can tell me in comments who this person is. Okay, I'm not a very religious person, but if anybody has said something worthwhile, okay, it is worth being, you know, it's relevant, right? It holds true even today. Okay, he said to the fisherman, cast your net to the right, because that's where you will find the fish. Okay, that's what we do in a transformation session. That's what we do in these coaching sessions. When he said cast your net to the right, what he meant was, he was referring to the right brain. Okay, so that's exactly what happens. We cast the net to the right. We are more active in the right brain, because that's where you will find where you gather the fish, right? Um, where you'll find your solutions that you're searching for. It's your logical centers can only take you so far. Okay, the logical left brain can only take you so far, right? Because the solutions lie in the right brain. So that's what we do. We reduce the activity on the logical side, and we increase the activity on the in the right brain. Okay. Now, for example, at this moment when I'm relaying this information with you, my cognitive brain centers are fully engaged. Okay. This is not what happens in a transformation session. Here I'm relaying information, but that's what it is, information. It's not transformation. Okay. Anyway, it's nice to know how it happens, what happens in a session. Okay. And you cannot, some people do not feel totally safe to go into the right brain until they know what happens. Okay, what we do, why it is that we do certain things that we do. Okay, so it's important that we have the balance between the left brain and the right brain, and we have proper connectivity as well. Okay, so yeah, these are some of the things that happen. So I'm not a hands-on healer. Okay, I conduct most of my healing sessions via Zoom. I work online. I don't do hands-on healing. Okay, I use words to heal. Okay, words, as much as they can be damaging, they can be healing as well. Okay, words can be used to destroy. Words can be used to create. Right? Words. It's the how are you channeling words? What is happening with them? What you can do with words, right? So words have a certain vibration to them. Okay, words can be very healing. Words have a tone, an undertone. Okay, there is like, have you noticed that sometimes it's with the power of the words, the way things are said, in how highly charged and emotional environment things happen, right? Sometimes it's like an arrow that can come and land into our energy field, and we feel the sting of it sometimes for a very long time, right? And how do you dislodge that arrow? So in these energy sessions, that's exactly what we do. We help you dislodge this, whatever is pulling you down, whatever is creating the density, okay, whatever is creating the mass, the heaviness in your system. So that's exactly what we do in sessions. Okay. Again, E is equal to mc square. We help you reduce the mass or the density so that you can go through life with much ease and grace, and so that you can achieve whatever that is you're set to do. You can have more focus towards it rather than towards your mind going back into the past again and again, so that you can be free of the past. Okay, or at least there'll be the charge on the whatever happened in the past, so that there's no charge that's taking your attention back into the past. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea of what happens in an energy transformation session or a coaching session. Okay. Now I have a few slots available for this month. Okay, and besides everything else that I have on offer, this is a special program that I have. This is and it's not a program. These are one-off sessions actually. Okay, this is for anyone who has vaccine regret or vaccine injury. Okay, and would like to you would like to do something about it, right? Because everything is energy in the end. Okay, so there'll be sometimes people have a lot of regret and it creates a lot of stress in your system. Okay, people have a lot of they when you have this regret thing going on and your thoughts can be circling around in loops around that same thing, and it can be diverting your focus, it can be diverting your mind from what you need to actually be able to attend to. Okay, so I'm offering a few sessions this month. They're available at 222 pounds. Most of the times, in terms when it comes to regret and in not really feeling the effects of it yet, not feeling the side effects of it. It hasn't gone to that place where it could be termed as vaccine injury. Okay, then it is mostly a one-off session. Okay, where the effects are not showing up in your field as yet. But otherwise, if there is a vaccine injury, there might be more than one session involved. Okay, and you feel free to reach out. You can reach out to me at michelle@michellefernandez.love. This is my email address. Okay, most of the times I have a huge lot of people who reach out in DMs and just saying hi, hi, hi. Do not like it. Please do not reach out to me in DMs. I do not respond to those messages. Okay, so reach out to my email. Again, let me tell you, michelle@michellefernandez.love. Okay, otherwise you can go to my website and check it out if you need to get my email address. Okay, and reach out. And what we do in these sessions, okay, when it comes to vaccine injury is, this is a healing session that happens on the metaphysical level. Okay, we intervene between cause and effect. And there is a certain protocol that needs to be followed. There's a certain amount of aftercare that happens, okay, that I show you how to go about it. So feel free to reach out and get it sorted out, because having these things pulling on your consciousness can be damaging sometimes, right? Because all your focus is going towards it, and it's draining your energy, and it's creating energy leaks in your system. Okay, and I think that's about it. Yeah. So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Feel free to reach out. Okay, if you notice, there are a lot of people going through damaging effects. People are just dying. Okay, people are going through cognitive decline. Okay, people who were really fine, within a few weeks, they're going through a whole lot of cognitive decline where they lose function, their ability to talk, their ability to walk, talk, function, relate to others, or they lose cognitive abilities. And I know a person who was very well, and within 8 weeks, he lost all his cognitive functions and he died. Okay. You might have heard of Justin Bieber, what has happened to him, right? He has lost function. He's paralyzed on one side of his face. Okay. So yes, it is very real. There are very real effects of what is happening because of the jab. Okay. So if you have vaccine regret, do feel free to reach out. If there's vaccine injury, it takes even more of a effort. Okay, and let's get it sorted for you. Thank you so much for listening, and bye for now. Lots of love.